If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. So won't you ride with me, see where this thing goes. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, if it's meant to be. Hello and welcome to We Just Quote in the podcast, where we do more than just quote. This is We Just Quote Daily, and today is the 3rd of July 2022. It is a Sunday. I hope everybody's having a very happy and homely and relaxing Sunday. I just sang a little bit of Meant to Be by BB Rhea. I think that's her name. I could be so wrong. If the pronunciation is so off, I apologize. BB, if you're listening to this, which I doubt, but you know what, guys, let's hope one day. If you are, I apologize. If you know how to say her name, it's BEBEREXHA. Yeah, let me know the pronunciation and tell me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure I am. I'll put my hands up. I'm not perfect. I do apologize. But yeah, I absolutely love this song. I used to have it on blast all the time, but it's mainly the chorus for me. If it's gonna be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. And that sort of inspired today's quote of the day. Today's quote of the day is, "What's meant to be will be. What's meant to be will be." And I really like that. I think it's quite good. It's kind of a play on is what it is, that phrase. I think it must have come out of Love Island. That's why it was really popular. It is what it is. But I know, I think it's more of the nicer version of it. Not that. Basically, what will be will be. Sometimes there's many things that are just out of our control, and if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen, right? There's nothing you can do about it. Example, finish my A-levels, it's done now. Or not even just about me and A-levels, let me try and relate it to you lot. When you do an exam, everyone's done exams at one point, you've done an exam. Once you've left that example, or once you've closed that paper, or once time's up and you've stopped writing, that's it, it's done now. There's nothing you can do about it. And I don't want to be hypocritical, and I think this is me definitely need to take my own advice. I don't like not knowing. I hate not knowing what's going to happen, and I am the biggest overthinker. Any overthinkers, please comment down below, because yeah, overthinking is tough, and if you don't do it, it must be nice. But yeah, I just overthink a lot, and I don't do it as much as I used to. But things that were out of my control, the biggest thing I'd overthink about, and I'd have my parents tell me, my friends tell me, people just tell me, and actually, you know what, I need to actually just listen to them, and I've sort of internalized it, and you guys should too, if there's any overthinkers listening. When it's out of your control, there's no point stressing about it, there's no point overthinking about it and getting worked up. And I know it's hard. The worst thing to ever say is to an overthinker is stop thinking. I had a friend who would say that, and it would really wind me up. It's you think I choose to be like this? But yeah, some things are just set in stone, and it's just done, and it's out of your control. So when you've done that test and you've put that pen down, that is it. It is done, and there is nothing you can do about it. And if it's meant to be, it will be, and that's just that, you know what I mean? You just have to trust the process and trust and hope for the best. And you can apply this quote to many things, whether it be relationships, friendships, just whatever it is. If it is meant to be, I genuinely believe that it will happen. And I don't just mean sit around and be lazy and do nothing. I'm thinking people, there's believing in yourself and believing in your product and believing what you're doing. But imagine you keep on trying, right? And you keep on going for it, but it's just not gonna happen. No, actually, that's a bad example. Rewind. So I've spoken about how good things come to those who wait, and you've got to be patient, right? But you've got to also go out and look for opportunities and seek that stuff. If it's meant to be, it will be. And you put in all this graft and all this hard work. But if it's in set in stone for you, if it's your time, it will be. So if you wait and be patient, if you're proactive and you do stuff, whatever, if it is meant for you, it will be. Whether it's tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, a week's time, a month's time, a year time, if it's meant to be, it will be. And I believe that, you know what, sometimes some things shouldn't be so hard. If it's meant to happen, it will happen. And if it's failed so many times and you've put your all into it, then maybe it's just not meant to be. I'll give an example. Situationships. I want to do a whole podcast on that because that is, yeah, I could talk about them for days. But you're in a situationship with somebody, or people who are in on and off relationships or whatever. You really care about this person, you really like them, whatever, you're trying, and you're on, you're off, you're on, you're off, it's working, it's not working. Surely if it's meant to be, it would have happened by now, especially if you're not in a relationship, by the way. If this is a situationship and you've just been talking like on and off for ages, if it's been a few years, for example, you've got to get to the point where you start thinking to yourself, you know what, it can't be this hard. If it's meant to be, surely it will just be. Like you're fighting, they've hurt you, you've hurt them, you're going through this back and forth stuff. You've got to, and it's hard when you're in the moment, but you've just got to step out and be like, you know what, this is not okay. Because if it is meant to be, sometimes truly, it is just meant to be and it will happen. And I'm not saying sit around and do nothing, but whatever you apply this quote to, some things, if it is truly meant to be, it will be, and you've just got to trust the process. And it's as simple as that, really, with this quote. And I want you, for the rest of today, just know that if it's meant to be, it will be, and just hold that. And actually, you know what? Interpret this the way you want, and I'm really interested to see how you interpret it and what you think of it. But I don't think it even needs that much interpretation. It is just, if it's meant to be, it will be. And some things are just meant to be. You know, like it's sort of written in the stars, whatever you believe in, it will just happen. And some things just won't. And just know that sometimes, you know what, maybe I'm trying too hard, it's not meant to be. Now, I'm not saying don't try hard. I'm not saying give up. I'm not saying be lazy. No, you've got to work hard. You've got to put in that graft. You've got to do all that. But for some things, and it's a very personal journey for you, you have to know if it is meant to be, it will just be. And I generally believe that. Now, if you do or you don't, it's up to you. Let me know in the comments because I'm curious. But if it's meant to be, it'll be. Thank you for listening. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, do all that good stuff. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell another friend, and I'll see you tomorrow.